Luckiest girl in the world to have Bachi as a father. He's loving, he's kind, and he's obviously very philanthropic. He never forgets where he came from, and he pays it forward every day, every month, and every year. I'm very proud to honor him as KEA Man of the Year. Bachi.
Well, would you all believe Lisa is a mother of 3 children? She teaches law at Hartnell College, worked all through the years raising her children. On top of that, Lisa is a triathlete, and she ran Boston Marathon 3 times. Wow. And makes me wonder, who did she take after? I'm deeply pleased for this nomination from KEA board sponsors. I'm honored and humbled to join the ranks of the past recipients, and I feel flattered to be associated with them. I'm very happy to have all of my family members and extended family here tonight. We're going to have an awesome evening. And plus, I don't want to forget, I have many of my cycling comrades here. One came all the way from Yerevan, Sos Hovanesian, and another one all the way from New Jersey, like a second brother, because he participated 15 years of bicycling in Armenia with me, and he was always my roommate, and he climbed with us Mount Ararat. He was my tent mate, and he climbed Kilimanjaro to everybody's surprise with heavy bronchitis, and he was asked to stay behind, but he was determined to reach the second highest summit, which is Uhuru Peak, 19,895 feet with bronchitis. Very proud of Saro, and he's here all the way from New Jersey. My first devotion is to obviously my family, my loving wife. She's always been there for me, and she supported me in every aspect of all the things that I've done. And I'm very happy her cousin Gail, who came all the way from New Jersey and to share this evening with us. Thank you, Gail. The qualities that brought me here tonight, it was gained during my childhood. Our parents' love was beyond limit. Our grandmother, Rahel Sulyan Ghazarian, God sent. She loved us, supported us till the end. And God bless their soul, they both have passed away. My second parent was home man. Boy Scout law is elevate yourself and elevate others. I have modified that, and I've applied that for me. And this is when all this charity bicycling helping began, and the character came from my second parent's home management. My brother has always been on my side from first bicycling that we did from San Francisco all the way to Camp Kessout, raising money to help the camp. And he's here tonight with his wife and his 2 children. They're my nephew and my niece. My nephew Robert my niece Rachel with their husbands, and we're going to have an awesome evening tonight together. And I'm very proud of you. But well, I don't have to say it. You all could see I'm a very proud husband and a very proud father and grandfather, because Lisa raised 3 wonderful children that every one of them is a high achiever. Unfortunately, my son Armen is not here tonight. He's an achiever, but unfortunately being ill, he couldn't make it. What can I say? Things happen. It did happen in the wrong time. I want to pay tribute, though, to great humanitarians who gave us Kesap Educational Association. 1910, Dr. Abedis Incejikian was the founder of Kesap Educational Education. He believed education is our heritage. Where there is no education, people will perish. And his son-in-law, Vahan Churykin, followed his father-in-law's steps, and he is the founder of Kesap Educational Association in Los Angeles in 1957. Looking back brings me memories which I have to talk about. I contacted malaria, unfortunately, when I was a child. And malaria in Italian, it means bad air. But if you ask me, it was a terrible disease and unbearable air, I would say, because I suffered. At that time, while we were in Beirut, Sarah was at the French University nursing department. And she was like our family, always with us. We love Sarah. She was like my older sister. And I have no doubt she felt my pain, my suffering. So she asked my parent if she could take me with her to Kesap, to their home. When we arrived to their house, her younger brother, Gabriel Incejikian, immediately, like an older brother for me, he took me under his wings. He taught me how to exercise. He is my first physical education teacher, because he was the first to teach me how to do all the exercises. The equipment for athletic equipment he has built by his own hand. Wow. And thank you, Gabriel, and thank you, Sarah. I also have fond memories from high school years. Dr. Daniel Abdulyan was our chemistry teacher, 9th grade and 10th grade. I don't know what to say. He had super and very knowledgeable teaching techniques. Chemistry is supposed to be a very hard subject. He made it so, what shall I say, interesting and enthusiastic. We were able to do and solve all the equations with fun, and every student in his class were extremely successful in chemistry. And I owe it to him. I had a lot of confidence, like I know chemistry so much. I wanted to learn how to do laboratory work in a chemical lab so I could get a job before coming to United States. In Beirut, there was Delpo Laboratory right in the center of Beirut, a place called Babadris, right across the French Catholic Church. And the owner was Dr. Yervant Kuyumja. So I decided to try. I walked in there. I introduced myself. I said, Dr. Kuyumjan, I'm Vache Somonia. He's looking at me. Okay, so what? So, well, I want to make an offer. I hope you kind of accept it. He's kind of looking, what is this guy here doing? I said, Dr. Kuyumja, we took chemistry in high school, and I was a very good student. I want to work for you free, whole summer. I'll clean all the beakers, pipettes, including the lab. In exchange, all I ask, you spend 1 hour at the end of the day teaching me chemistries, how you do the test in blood chemistries and in urine analysis. The guy surprisingly is looking at me. He says, you mean to say 9th grade chemistry in high school, you're going to learn to be a medical technologist? It takes 4 years university education. I said, but Dr. Kuyumjan, what do you have to lose? I'm offering no fee, free of charge. I'll do everything you ask. I'll clean the laboratory and everything else you ask. All I'm asking, 1 hour of your time. I think he liked the way I presented it. He raised his eyebrows and he said, okay, Vache, this is how we're going to do it. I get to the lab 8 a.m. You get here at 7:30 a.m. First thing you have to do, you make me a good Armenian coffee. I had never made coffee. I had never drank coffee. So I go home. I said, Mom, as soon as we have guests, you run to the kitchen and you make coffee. How about teaching me? She says, teach you what? I said, how do you make the coffee? Well, you don't even drink it. What do you want to know? I said, well, does it hurt? Show me. Well, she explained how to make Armenian coffee, and Dr. Kuyumjan wanted his coffee with no sugar, which was very simple. Made it a lot easier.